Farmers along part of the River Murray are pleading for help to restore their drought-damaged land. They say while higher river flows have breathed new life into sites like the lower lakes and Coorong, the extra water has brought them devastation.
These levee banks are meant to hold back the water, but when the River Murray rose last year, Barry and Joanne Pfeiffer say big cracks in government-owned levees allowed water to flood their paddocks.
We saw water appear in these deep cracks that devoured about 35 of our dairy cows, but unfortunately to our dismay the water just kept coming.
They've spent thousands of dollars pumping the water back into the river. While repairs have been made to some levees, cracks remain. The farmers say the cracking could have been prevented if channels like this one, running along the edge of the levees, were kept wet during the drought.
The area is basically between Mannum and Wellington, where the levee banks were put up over 80 years ago. So it actually is over 5,000 hectares area which has been affected. Cracking
isn't the only problem. The land sank as groundwater dried up in the drought. Now acidic underground water has been pushed to the surface. It's the latest blow for an area where many farmers have walked away from a once thriving dairy industry.
Over 20 to 30% of South Australians' milk came from this area because they knew it was highly productive, wonderful milk.
The Pfeiffers were forced to sell their dairy cows during the drought. They're now running beef cattle to help make ends meet because no one will buy their land.
Everybody, probably above Lock 1, needs to understand the situation that we are part of the system, and if we can keep this part of the system healthy, it'll only be good for everybody else.
In a statement, the Water Department says recent repair work focused on the worst affected levees at Mypolonga and Nita. It says additional funding is being sought for more work on the levees and on fixing drought damage in the Lower Murray area. James Hancock, ABC News, Murray Bridge.